Welcome right back to The Explainer, everyone. Look, if you're gearing up for your BA Semester 1 Political Science exams, you're exactly where you need to be. We've got a seriously detailed revision module today. We're going to break down Chapter 9, which covers equality, and we're going to make sure you can perfectly structure your university exam answers. Let's get right into it.
So I want to start with a fundamental question. And honestly, this one tricks a lot of students right out of the gate. If everyone is equal, does that mean society has to hand everyone the exact same things in life? Like, are we all supposed to drive the identical car, live in the exact same size house, and bring home the exact same salary? It's a super common misconception. But in political theory, true equality is way more nuanced than just, passing out identical rewards to every single person.
Here is our roadmap for this explainer. We'll cover the meaning of equality, its dimensions, equality of opportunity, its importance in a democracy, and wrap up with those all-important exam questions.
Section 1. What is equality? Okay, so as we just established, true equality is absolutely not about forcing identical outcomes for everyone. Actually, scratch that. It's more like guaranteeing that every single person gets equal respect, equal rights, and equal opportunities. You see, it means building an environment where nobody is held back by artificial barriers. Everyone gets that same baseline of human dignity, right? And everyone gets the exact same chance to succeed based purely on their own capabilities.
Moving on to Section 2, Dimensions of Equality. If you want to score top marks on this exam, you really need to memorize these 4 key dimensions: political, social, economic, and legal. Think of these as the 4 different arenas in our society where equality actually has to be enforced to make a difference. Let's break down what each one of these looks like in the real world.
First up is political equality. This one guarantees that every single citizen has an equal voice in how their government is run. What this means on the ground is that whether you are incredibly rich or struggling to get by, you have one vote, and your vote holds the exact same weight as the billionaire's vote down the street. It also ensures that any eligible citizen can step up and actually contest an election, so everyone gets a fair shot at actively participating in the democratic process.
Second, we've got social equality. This is all about ensuring society treats everyone with the exact same level of dignity, totally free from discrimination. Basically, a person's caste, their religion, their gender, or their background absolutely shouldn't dictate how they're treated out in public spaces or by their peers. It's really about fostering this environment of mutual, equal respect across the board.
Third, let's look at economic equality. Now, remember what we talked about earlier? This definitely doesn't mean everyone has the exact same bank balance. No way. Rather, economic equality is laser-focused on giving everyone a fair fighting chance to earn a livelihood. It's about taking action to reduce those extreme, honestly harmful gaps between the absolute richest and the poorest. The main goal here is just making sure everyone has equal access to employment opportunities. And bringing up the rear for our dimensions is legal equality. This one is pretty straightforward, but it's incredibly vital. It guarantees that the justice system treats every single person exactly the same, no matter how much money they have or what their social status happens to be. The law has to be entirely blind to privilege. That guarantees a totally equal right to justice for all citizens.
All right, that brings us to a massive real-world question. We just covered those rights, political, social, economic, legal. But is simply having the right to do something actually enough to guarantee you can achieve it? Think about it this way. If we both have the right to run a 100-meter dash, but you're wearing top-of-the-line premium running shoes, and I'm forced to wear heavy, clunky boots, is that really a fair race?
Which perfectly transitions us into Section 3, Equality of Opportunity.
Let's translate those heavy boots into a real-world scenario. Imagine 2 students taking the exact same competitive university exam. Student A is from a big city. They've got high-speed internet, amazing coaching centers, quiet study facilities, the whole shebang. Student B is from a remote village. They have the legal right to take the exam, sure, but they lack basic study facilities or even reliable electricity to read at night. Both have the legal right on paper, but without equal access to resources, that village student does not have true equality. The playing field is nowhere near level. And you see, that is exactly why governments have to step in. To create true equality of opportunity, the government uses targeted tools. We're talking about providing scholarships to those who literally cannot afford tuition. We're talking about implementing reservation systems to uplift historically marginalized groups and rolling out specialized education schemes. The entire goal here is to level that playing field. That way, a person's advancement in life is based purely on their own capability and hard work, not just on their zip code or their parents' bank account.
Moving right along to Section 4, Importance in Democracy. Look, equality acts as the absolute backbone of a healthy democracy. I mean, without it, a democracy is just a fancy, hollow word written on a piece of paper. Equality is the engine that actually drives national development forward. It fiercely protects human dignity. It promotes social justice by guaranteeing fairness across the whole society. It actively reduces discrimination, and by empowering every single citizen to contribute their unique talents, it massively accelerates overall progress. It's simple, really. When everyone has the chance to thrive, the entire nation thrives.
Okay, I want to give you a quick, super useful tool for your exams. To easily recall the structure of this entire chapter when you're stressed and sitting in that exam hall, just memorize this really simple memory trick. EDO. E stands for equality. That's where you define its meaning. D stands for dimensions, where you list those 4 types we talked about. And O stands for opportunity, where you explain the concept of equal opportunity. Just scribble EDO on your scratch paper as soon as you sit down, and boom, you have your entire essay outline ready to go.
Finally, let's hit Section 5, Important Exam Questions.
Take a quick screenshot of this if you need to. Here are your top 5 expected questions for this module. You'll likely be asked to explain the meaning and importance of equality. Second, detailing those 4 dimensions. Third, defining equality of opportunity. Fourth, discussing its importance in a democracy. And fifth, writing a short note on the relationship between equality and social justice. I'm telling you, practicing your answers to these 5 specific questions using that EDO structure will perfectly prep you for exam day. You'll nail it.
So keep reviewing these concepts and practicing those 5 questions, and you are going to ace your exams for sure. But before we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with something to really chew on. As long as human beings are born into vastly different circumstances, is true equality of opportunity an achievable reality that we can actually reach? Or is it just an ideal we have to constantly chase? Think about it. Thanks for tuning into this explainer, and keep learning.